What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today we got another day trading recap, trading from paradise. Check it out. All right, guys, let's jump into this recap here today. Now, today, I'm very proud of my trading, okay? Unlike yesterday where I was a little bit uncertain in one aspect of my trading and then very happy with part of it. The part of it that I was happy with yesterday was that I had an idea of what I wanted, okay? And I sat there and waited for it. It just didn't come. So I didn't take a trade on that setup because I was waiting for specific dips that didn't hit my levels, so I didn't buy them. You know, like they came close to the level and then they bounced well off of it. You know, I didn't really test the level. I could have chased that and I didn't, so I was proud of that yesterday. Yesterday, I know when I put up the recap, I was only up 160 some odd dollars on the day. Well, in the afternoon, I took two more trades and wound up a little bit over $200 on the day. So it's nice double of a day. I tweeted out the P&L and you know, talked to some people on Twitter about it. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you take advantage of the links in the description section. You can find my Twitter there and you can follow me there on Twitter. I post up my watch list pretty much daily, so definitely check that out as well. Now, in today's trading, how today's trading differs is that last night I set out plans for today's trading, okay? And I had three specific plans or three specific trade ideas that I was looking to trade. And I didn't miss a beat on any of them. I took all three trades, okay? All three trades I took. The first one, loser. The second one, half of it was a winner, half of it was a loser. The third one, third and final trade of the day, bang, winner, wiped out my losses on the day and put me in home run territory on the day. So I'm really happy about the P&L for the day, and I'm really happy, more so, I'm really happy about trading my plans, you know, and really getting after it. So we're going to cover all of that today, as well as what other stocks were in play. Before we do, that's my kid having a blast. I don't know if it's coming out on the camera, but she's having a trip. Before we move any further, do me a quick favor, smash the like button if you like Happy Babies, because that was my baby in the background screaming her head off laughing. So if you like Happy Babies, smash that like button for me. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my videos, and comment in the comment section below for me. Remember, when you do all three things, okay, you really help out the channel tremendously, because YouTube, the algo, okay, the algorithm sees that there's a lot of likes, a lot of interaction, you know, going on with the channel amongst the views that it gets, and it helps with pushing the channel up in the suggestion feed. The more people we get on here, the more the channel grows, you know, the more content I'll continue to put out, right? So if you are finding value, like many of you leave me comments, make sure to smash the like button for me. And if you've been around here for a while, you haven't subscribed yet, but you're getting value from my channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps out tremendously. Now, we're gonna jump into the MICT chart today. Now you can see it right here, okay? MICT, I don't know why, but it sounds like some sort of rap song, MICT. So MICT here, whoops, had a massive gap up, massive gap up from $3.50 some odd cents yesterday to a high of day of $8.45. Guys, that is huge. So there's plenty of potential profit to be made on MICT here, right? Not too easy, okay? This trade wasn't too easy. What is easy, what is very easy, is downloading the Webull app. Link in the description section below. You fund your account with $100 and you get 2 free stocks, all right? That's straight up profit, because they're valued between $1,200 to $1,400. So make sure you take advantage of that. And First Trade is down there as well. You download the app. You don't have to fund the account with First Trade. You just download the app, you open an account, and you get 1 free stock. So take advantage of that, along with the trade idea scanners that are in the description section. You get 15% off with my coupon code and link. Those are the scanners I use every single day, along with the other charts I use every single day. So make sure you check those out in the description section. MICT had this massive push up. You know, it got halted right here, and that right there, my friends, is why we don't chase momentum ever. I am always saying, I don't chase momentum. I don't ever suggest any new traders chase momentum, because when it fails, it fails hard. And look at this, from $7, okay, we got halted at $7, and you would think, oh, the hype, we're gonna gap up to 750, push to $8. Nope. You know, if you chase this into the halt, right, like, oh my god, we're gonna halt, let me buy, let me just mark it in, boom, you got in there at $7, $6.90. It opens up and drops all the way back down to $6.30, gets halted there, okay, opens up on a fresh low of day down here, reaches $6, guys. That's $1. All right, if you just jumped in there and market your way in to, you know, get that halt and chase that momentum, 1,000 shares on your $3,000 account, you know, with margin, or your $7,000 account, whatever, you market over in 1,000 shares there, because boom, we're going to go to $8, and then you open up and you drop down all the way to $6, you just lost $1,000. That hurts. So this is why I always say, especially for new traders, don't, you know, my suggestion, my opinion, chasing momentum isn't friendly. So, you know, careful with that. It did make this nice red to green move. This VWAP break right here came with an increase in volume. You know that I would have been loving to get in there, potentially add on this bounce, right? So like a starter, and then maybe, you know, look to add if we hold VWAP or if we continue to break through above this halt. Nonetheless, you know, it had a nice move here. If you missed this VWAP break, which I generally try not to buy the VWAP break in itself unless it's a starter position, I prefer to wait for the test of the VWAP. So we break VWAP, come down here, test it, then boom, you know, bang right in here to the position, and then wait for this 90 MA to crossover VWAP, push to new highs. That would have been the trade here for me, but no trades for me. Why? Simple. This is very choppy. Very, very choppy. Boom, new high, come back down. And then bang up here, new high, come back down. That is very, very choppy action. So for me, there was no trades on here just because it wasn't clean and I was focused on some other stuff, right? And that's what we're going to check out right now, because I have a few trades here live recorded we're going to go over. So bear with me here as I grab that, those trades, and let me show you what it was. Of course, it was my good old friend Tesla. Tesla has been so good to me this year, it's ridiculous. Now, Tesla, yesterday, I was thinking about buying a call in here. I think it was like $40 for the call, so $4,000, you know, contract. Looking for the gap up today, but I just couldn't do it. It was so up high that I was like, you know what? I know that more than likely we're gonna gap up, but the risk is just so high, I can't take it. So I didn't take it. And this morning we gapped up huge, of course. You know, those contracts that were down here at 40s, they went off up here at 60s. And I think when we pushed, it went off to 70 before it crashed back down. So that would have been a monster $2,000 or $3,000 winner. However, I didn't take the swing on it. So no trade for me on that, right? So what I did here was I knew, okay, multiple things. I knew yesterday, you know, thinking about today, we'd have a push with a drop. Well, we'd have like an open with a drop and then bang. Right? That's what I thought. And part of me would have loved to have on the flush, just buy some contracts and hold them for that big push. But you never know when you're going to get this type of action. And that's some nasty action right here, because we went from, let's see here, a high of 1923 way up here, all the way down. We didn't bounce until all the way down here, low of day of 1845. That is a monster drop. Okay, those contracts, they took a hit. Okay, they took a hit. So I'm glad I didn't do that. However, what I did do, and sadly it was so fast I didn't have time to record it, so that trade is not recorded, but the rest are. It started to flag right here really quickly, right on VWAP. You can see VWAP right there. Let me see. Whoops. I was just trying to make it bigger, but nah. Okay, so you could see VWAP is right there. So we started to hold that level right there, and I got long one contract looking to see if we were going to push. We didn't. As soon as it turned red right there, I stopped out of it, lost 200 and some odd dollars. Okay, at that point I sat back and said I'm going to wait for the bounce. And then we had two bounces, one attempted bounce, that was a fail, and then the true bounce. And we're going to check those out right here, live recorded. So the first one, let's make this screen smaller so you can come in here and we could see it. Boom. All right. So the first bounce attempt, okay, was in front of this fib level right here. And we stuck it. We stuck it right there, and we reclaimed this 9 EMA in this 1870 area. Real nice volume you could see right here, okay? And if you remember a few videos ago, I don't know if it was a week ago or so, I traded a very similar pattern and it was identical to this. We had the drop, it got bought right back up, it dojied out, real nice volume. I took a starter, added, and I think I made like a couple $1,000s on that trade, or close to 1,000, something like that. It was a real nice clean trade. Now, in this one right here, I take, I don't know if it's going to show up here. Should. Let me see if it's this video. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, so boom. So in this one right here, I take 2 contracts. I took one and then I added when we held this 1870, excuse me. And I was looking for a test of VWAP. I was going to sell 1 contract up there in the test of VWAP, hold on to the second remaining contract for the red to green move, which could have been a monster of a move. Okay, so I'm in there 2 contracts. Cost base is $26.80. We're going off at 28 bucks now. I really like this volume, but I really wanted to see us just get up there. We need to get up there because shorts got to start covering. Longs got to start being like, okay, this might be the time to buy, right? So that's why I got in there. I have 2 contracts. We're going off at 30 bucks. You know, I'm up $478 unrealized, right? There's a 2.25 minute trade here. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. I do sell 1 contract right in here because I see kind of like it struggles, and this volume is really small comparable to this volume. Had this volume bar been as big as these 2 smaller ones here, I would have been like, okay, you know, I'll hold on to it a little bit longer. See, we get that action. I think I stop out of the whole thing. Look at that action. Come on. Like, seriously? Why? Look at that. Yeah, right there. Boom. I sell out of both of those contracts and close that trade off. And I'm glad I did because look what happened right after that. See, this is that failed bounce attempt. Boom. All the way back down to a new low right there. So I sit back and I wait. And I wait and wait and wait. And what I'm waiting for is a bounce of yesterday's high. Yesterday's high, you could see it right in here. It was about 1845 area, okay? I was looking for a bounce there. We come all the way down here to 1845.11, and we bounce strong. It gets bought up real nice. So I'm watching the volume. I want to make sure this volume keeps increasing. I take a starter, just 1 contract at 22.84. Okay, we're going off at 23.80 already, and I'm looking for us to break over 1870. Let's get up there and test that VWAP, okay? So I'm getting, this is a 8-minute trade almost. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward this quite a bit here. And we're struggling there in front of that 90 MA, but the volume increased. See that volume bar comparable to these? I like that. It's almost as big as these and bigger than these. So I was like, okay, I like that. Let's see if we can hold this 1860 area and get a push, break through the 90 MA and get that VWAP test, and I'll add. Right there, boom, we break through, okay? I add my second contract. I really wanted 3 contracts, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be greedy or crazy today. I'm just going to keep this very modest. 2 contracts in 24.42. We're going off at 25.55. We're struggling there in front of 1870, but I see we're not shying away from it. And this is a real good, now I'm convinced this is a real good bounce attempt. As you can see right there, we're pushing all the way up to 1880. Okay. Those 24.42s are going off at 28.35. I'm up $624 unrealized on this trade. And I begin to get ready to take profit right there. I take 1 contract off. Okay, that 1 contract I sell right there was over $500 winner. Boom, that's it, done on that one. So now I'm really looking for it to break VWAP, and I'm gonna be greedy on that last contract because I'm already green on the day, and it doesn't matter how bad that last contract gets. If we break VWAP and we make an attempt to the highs, dude, I'm still gonna rack in a boatload of money on that one singular contract. So I can kind of use like a mental trailing stop, just let it run, let it run, let it run. And once it pulls back to an area I'm not comfortable in, get out of it. That was the plan for it. Okay, that was the plan for that contract. You'll see here, we get all the way up there. We tap VWAP right there, boom. Look at that, $26 is where I added that contract. We're going off at 31.40, okay? I'm looking for that VWAP break. Let's break VWAP. Let's break VWAP. That's what I'm thinking. Like, as long as we keep holding that 1870 area, that 90 MA, we might get a shot. But right there, that candle didn't convince me, and I sell out of that last contract. You see right there? I sell out of it at $28 and change from 26, booking another couple $100. And what happens next is, that was right here. That was this double top in front of VWAP you see. We break down all the way down here. That contract would have gone pretty deeply red on me until then we finally break through VWAP, and then we take it back. Then we break through, we take it back. We break through, take it back. And finally it makes an attempt at the highs, fails there, comes back underneath. So I'm going to keep Tesla on watch here the rest of the day, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla just has a consolidation day at this point, and then we might have some action tomorrow or the next day before it makes that real hard attempt to 2000, because that 2000 is going to act like a magnet. Will it get there? Maybe, maybe not. It all just depends, right? So that's it for me today. Let me show you my P&L here. First trade of the day. Let me open this up here for you. Boom. You can see it. It's Tesla. 2,000 calls, expiration Friday. Okay, I had 215 loss on the first one. Then the next trade, I took 2 contracts. I made 96 on one, lost 45 on the other. Then the next trade, I took 2 more contracts, made 549 on one, 213 on the other. Puts me up on the day, 599. We'll go ahead and round that up, call it 600 bucks on the day. I'm happy with that. I'll definitely take it. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And before you go, I'll show you the orders here real quick, just in case. There you go. In at 40.49, out at, sorry guys, the camera's in the way, 38.35, in at 26.10, add 27.50, take profit 27.07, in 22.84, add 26, take profit 28.35 and 28.15. Boom, I'm happy. Let me know how you did. Remember to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next one.